Hey you guys, so this is the update about my Nigerian dress, okay? So this is about maybe 2 weeks since I posted the other video, okay? All right, so after that video, I went into David's Bridal and I was looking for a dress, and the lady was like, hey, bring the dress to me. I might can fix it. Bring it so I can look at it, okay? So I took the dress to her, okay? I took it to her. I put it on, and you know, she did all the measurements and all of that, or whatever the case may be. And she was like, girl, we can fix this with no problems. Okay. Like I said, that was 2 weeks ago. Okay. And okay, so I leave the dress or whatever. Y'all, my alterations for that dress was $640. Okay. I knew a lot had to be done to it. Like, she was just saying, hey, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. Like, I knew it was gonna be a lot, right? So, I would say about, so my pickup was the other day, which was, I think, yesterday. My pickup day was yesterday, which was I don't know the day, but my pickup day was yesterday at 2 o'clock. So I got a call the night before about maybe like 6:30, and it was like, hey, instead of 2 o'clock, can you pick your dress up at 6 o'clock because we're kind of running behind? I'm like, sure, fine, okay. So when yesterday came, I was at the mall. It was about 2 o'clock, maybe 2, 3. And they called, and with the girl, the seamstress called me, and she was like, well, for the bottom of your dress, we don't have the part that kind of helps your dress to flare out, right? What I had on my normal, what was already up there. She was like, we don't have this. So if we take your dress up, which it had to be taken up because it was way too long, we take your dress up, it's just gonna fall straight. So I'm like, okay, I mean, do I even have a choice? I don't have a choice, do I? So just do it, you know, and we can go from there. Okay. She was like, okay. All right. So at this point, like, I'm really just getting bad vibes about the dress. Okay. Like, really, but I was telling myself, no, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be perfect, I'm gonna pick it up, it's gonna be great. Okay. So later on that day, yesterday, my pickup time, I said, was 6 o'clock. So I got there about 6:15, and I told her I was picking up my dress. I had a 6 o'clock appointment. So she was like, she's still working on the dress. Give her about 10 more minutes. You know, you can have a seat if you want to. I had a seat. Then about maybe 2 minutes later, another lady come out. She was like, just come here. Let's go look. You know, let's go look at your dress. Okay. So when I get back there, she's like, a lot of beading had to be done on the dress for it to be right. So the girl was doing the beading, like up under the breast part, because it was a part where it was see-through under there. So she was covering that up. So she was saying, I don't think I'm gonna have time to do the beading in the back where the zipper is. You know, so then we was trying to do the beading where my breast, like, I'm trying, like, you the seamstress lady, like, you supposed to know how to do this. So the only thing they really did was they took the hem up off the bottom, and the lady sewed the sleeve. Okay, that was it. But it was a whole lot of other stuff needed to be done. So as we was trying to, like, put patterns together where you cover up the breasts, because I stated that I did not want my breasts showing, I was getting frustrated. Okay, at this point, I'm real frustrated with this dress. So I'm like, hold on, just stop, please. Like, because really, it was a lot going on. She was saying so much. I was like, hold on, just stop. So the lady, you know, she not helping you. She was like, no, like, when it comes to the beading, like, I do this part. Like, all the other stuff, like, she already done all the other stuff. So I'm like, okay, hold on, just stop. Let's put the dress on so I can see where we at now and see if I, you know, like it. We put the dress on. So the bottom of the hem, where the girl hemmed it, one part was a little bit higher than the other. Okay, I did not like that. Like, my toes were showing. Like, girl, why would you cut it up that high? Next, the corset part that I had, and I stressed this out to the lady. I'm like, please tell me that you're gonna be able to cut off the bottom part of that corset, because if you ain't gonna be able to cut that off, I ain't gonna be able to wear the dress, because, like, you could, like, see the whole print of the corset going around. But she had it where it was so like this. Y'all saw the dress, like, in the other video at the beginning. It was so like this. So the corset that was here to the bottom, like, you could just cut off, like, right there around her stem. Like, you could cut that off. So I was like, ma'am, hold on. You remember where y'all wrote down everything that's supposed to happen to this dress that y'all was supposed to alter? Can you go get that paper? Like, can you go get it? She was like, yes. So she came back. She was reading through, but she was reading through so fast. I'm like, hold on, but let's check off what y'all already done. Okay? And check out what you didn't do. Because y'all ain't do but 2 things to the dress so far. And the list is about 15 things that need to be done to the dress. Like, I paid $640. Like, let's get this done. All right? So, we going through the list, y'all. It was only like 2 things that was done. Right? So, she was like, I don't think I'm going to have the dress done in time. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to work on the dress tomorrow because I got another dress over here. Okay, that I need to be working on. So I'm like, well, did they overbook y'all or what was the problem? Because when I did my alterations, like when I came in for my consultation, y'all said that you'd be able to have all this stuff done within 2 weeks. And y'all ain't done but one thing. I even asked on the phone, well, did y'all just start on my dress today? Because you just now noticing that y'all didn't have some type of piece that needs to go on my dress, you know? So, yeah, I was so frustrated with the dress. She was saying that some of the stuff they can't do. About the part where they had to cut the corset, she was like, I have to call the other seamstress and I'll have to get back with you tomorrow. I just left the dress. I said, man, okay, just call me tomorrow. I already knew that I was going to look for another dress because that dress was messed up. So I get a call today. Okay, while I'm actually I went to New York's Bridal in Gardner. So while I'm even in there, y'all, I done picked out my dress. Hey, done got my dress and everything. I get a call from the lady at Davis Bridal. She gonna call her and say, she was like, hey, I'm just calling to let you know that the seamstress didn't come in today. She's sick, so she won't be able to work on your dress today. I said, ma'am, if it ain't one thing, it's a new one with that dress. I said, ma'am, I'm going to get me another dress, okay? Tell them they don't even have to finish working on it. Because I even asked her when I went, too. I was like, hey, am I going to be able to get a refund for this? And she was like, sure, I don't see no problem with it. So I said, ma'am, ain't no need to try to work on that dress no more, okay? Just tell them they don't have to because I'm not getting it. I'm going to have to get me a new dress. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Like, they already know. They knew. Like, my name was going around in there. Like, I already knew. Like, they just felt sorry for me. She was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I hate that. But, yeah. And she was talking about she was trying to get in contact with the other seamstress. She wasn't answering her phone. I'm like, what the worry I got going on up there in Davis Bridal? Okay? This was Davis Bridal in Greenville, North Carolina. Like, what do y'all have going on? What y'all got going on, Davis Bridal? Okay? So she was like, yeah, I'm just so sorry. And baby, I'm just checking out with my other dress. Because y'all, when I went in for that dress and I seen that dress, like, I was so heartbroken. Like, I thought that my dress was going to be the dress that I wanted. I thought that everything was going to be well. So I was so hurt. I was sad. I came home and I cried a little bit. And I'm like, Lord, what am I going to do? Like, my wedding is literally in a couple of days. Like, what am I going to do? So I thank God that today I did find me a dress. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Wedding dress shopping can be so stressful, so exhausting. Like, I went to like a total of like 7 shops. I tried on like 10 dresses. One place, y'all, was like, ma'am, I'm sorry. Like, I don't even want to try on another dress, okay? I'm done for today. Like, it was very frustrating. Not today, but when I went, after that master seamstress told me that she wasn't going to touch it, so I was done with the dress. I went looking when she was like, do you have a plan B? So I went looking for dresses. And y'all, it was so exhausting. Like, I was just done. Like, in that weekend, I went to like 7 stores and I could find anything that accommodated what I wanted. And I'm a very easygoing person. I just wanted something to cover my breast. I just didn't want my breast out. That's it. Just plain and simple as that. But still cute. So I did find me a dress today, and to God be the glory. Everything is going to be just fine. Comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I thank you all for watching my horrible Nigerian part 2 story. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next video.